Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a timeless tale that has been shared for generations. A story that's as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece. I'm talking about the classic fable of the tortoise and the hare. You've probably heard it before, but have you ever stopped to think about the powerful lessons packed into this simple story? It's not just a cute tale about a race. It's a profound lesson in patience, hard work, and the dangers of arrogance. This story, attributed to the ancient Greek storyteller Aesop, pits two very different characters against each other. First, we have the hare. He's the embodiment of natural talent, quick, energetic, and gifted with incredible speed. Everyone in the animal kingdom knows he's the fastest, and he knows it too. In fact, he never lets anyone forget it. He's proud, a bit of a show-off, and supremely confident in his abilities. He believes his speed is all he needs to succeed. Then, there's our other hero, the tortoise. He is the complete opposite of the hare. He's slow, methodical, and certainly not built for speed. He carries his home on his back, a symbol of his steady and grounded nature. The tortoise doesn't have the hare's flashy talent, but he possesses something far more powerful: unwavering patience and a strong work ethic. He understands that getting to the finish line isn't just about how fast you start, but about your commitment to keep going. The story kicks off when the hare, in one of his typical boastful moods, mocks the tortoise for his slowness. He laughs. "You are the slowest creature I've ever seen. I could run circles around you before you even take a single step." Tired of the constant teasing, the quiet and humble tortoise does something extraordinary. He challenges the hare to a race. The idea seems ridiculous to everyone, especially the hare, who laughs uncontrollably. "A race? Between you and me, this will be the easiest victory of my life," he declares, accepting the challenge without a second thought. So, the day of the big race arrives. All the animals gather to watch what they assume will be a very short and predictable event. The race begins, and just as everyone expected, the hare shoots off like an arrow from a bow. He disappears over the horizon in a cloud of dust, leaving the poor tortoise far, far behind at the starting line. The tortoise, unfazed by the hare's incredible speed, simply puts one foot in front of the other and begins his slow, steady journey along the path. After running for a while, the hare is so far ahead that he can't even see the tortoise anymore. He thinks to himself, "This is too easy. I have so much time. That slowpoke will take forever to catch up. I think I'll just rest here for a bit." Feeling smug and overconfident, he finds a comfortable, shady spot under a tree. He decides a little nap won't hurt. After all, he can easily wake up and still finish the race, long before the tortoise even gets close. And so, the arrogant hare drifts off to sleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise just keeps going. He doesn't stop. He doesn't get discouraged by how far he has to go. He just focuses on his goal, maintaining his slow but consistent pace. Step by step, inch by inch, he plods along the racecourse. He passes the fields, crosses the stream, and climbs the hill. And then, he comes across a surprising sight: the hare, fast asleep under the tree, snoring away. The tortoise doesn't wake him. He doesn't gloat. He simply continues on his path, quietly and steadily moving past his snoozing rival. Sometime later, the hare wakes up with a jolt. He stretches, yawns, and looks back down the path, expecting to see the tortoise inching along in the distance. But the path is empty. He feels a sudden pang of worry. He starts running again, dashing towards the finish line as fast as he can. But as he gets closer, he sees a crowd of animals cheering. And who do they see crossing the finish line? The tortoise. The slow, steady tortoise had already won the race. The hare is left in stunned disbelief, his pride shattered. Everyone is amazed. The creature everyone underestimated had achieved the impossible. So, what's the real takeaway here? The most famous moral is, of course, slow and steady wins the race. This doesn't mean being slow is better than being fast. It means that consistency and perseverance are more valuable than raw, undisciplined talent. The tortoise won because he never gave up. He had a clear goal, and he worked towards it relentlessly, without distraction. His victory is a celebration of determination. The story also serves as a powerful warning against overconfidence. The hare's arrogance was his downfall. He was so convinced of his own superiority that he became careless. He took his victory for granted, and, as a result, he failed. This teaches us that talent alone isn't enough. Without hard work, discipline, and humility, even the most gifted among us can stumble. It's a reminder to never get complacent and to always respect the process. Furthermore, this fable teaches us to never underestimate others. The hare judged the tortoise based on his appearance and his slowness, completely dismissing his inner strength and resolve. In life, we often encounter people who may not seem impressive at first glance, but who possess incredible determination. This story encourages us to look beyond the surface and to respect the potential in everyone, including ourselves. Let's think about the symbolism. The race itself is a metaphor for life's journey and its many challenges. We all have goals we want to achieve, whether in our careers, our education, or our personal lives. The hare represents the temptation of shortcuts, the allure of quick wins, and the danger of becoming distracted by our own ego. He is the part of us that wants instant gratification. The tortoise, on the other hand, symbolizes the power of steady, focused effort. He represents the long game, the understanding that true, lasting success is built step by step, through patience and unwavering discipline. In conclusion, The Tortoise and the Hare is so much more than a children's story. It's a timeless guide to achieving our goals. It teaches us that success isn't always about being the fastest, the smartest, or the most talented. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying focused on the finish line, no matter how far away it seems. True victory comes from discipline, perseverance, and a humble heart. It reminds us that our greatest opponent is often not someone else, but our own complacency and pride. So, the next time you face a big challenge that feels overwhelming, remember the tortoise. Just put one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward. You might be surprised at how far your steady efforts can take you. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this classic fable? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more stories and lessons. We'll see you in the next one.